probably good. You can hear me, right? Make sure I'm in focus here. I don't know why I don't do all this stuff before I press record. Good morning, or whatever time it is where you're watching. It's very much morning time for me right now. My friends over at Mooer Audio sent a bunch of stuff over, and if you guys have been watching the channel for any length of time at all, you've undoubtedly seen many Mooer products, you know, mainly the GE200 and the GE250, and some of the MicroPreamps on my channel. And they sent me a whole ton of stuff to check out for the channel and to show you guys, and I'm really excited about it, you know, even though you might not be able to tell from my face exactly because I just woke up, probably still got some bags under my eyes and stuff. But it is definitely coffee time. And just so you guys are aware, I have about a 2 to 3 week buffer from when I actually shoot a video to when it's completed and you guys are able to view it online. But not this video. This video I'm shooting and I'm gonna upload this week. And mostly I just wanted to do this as like sort of a sneak peek of stuff that I'll have coming up on the channel, so that way, you know, you guys can get excited about it and maybe start asking me questions. And maybe some of those questions will be things that I can address in future videos and they'll make better videos. So, let's do it. Here's the first thing they sent over. Oh man, I've wanted to play one of these for a really long time, so I'm really excited to get this thing, but owner's manual. Boom. This is a Preamp Live. There you go, the Mooer Preamp Live. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, I've been wanting to play one of these for a long time. It's got MIDI in, MIDI out, it's got an XLR out, it's got an effects loop, it's got tone capture on it, so I'll be able to compare that to the GE250. What I really like about this is just how analog they made everything, you know, like all these knobs are stepped, so they feel like really, you know, sturdy. I mean, you got like cool toggle switches right here to turn the cab sim on or off for the 1/4 inch and the XLR outputs. There's like really good tension on these potentiometers. It just feels like a really cool, heavy duty piece of gear. So very excited to check this guy out. This is a GE150. This gets requested on my channel a lot. And I have a feeling that I have a pretty good base of subscribers that are looking for affordable guitar gear that, you know, competes with the more high-end stuff. And so this gets requested on my channel a lot because I think this is pretty inexpensive. I'm not sure what this retails for, but you know, it's cheaper than the GE200, which I think is like, you know, $299 or something. So, oh wow, very, very lightweight. There you have it, the GE150. I can tell you right off the bat with this thing why it's more inexpensive. This whole housing right here is plastic, and this top part, the top plate of this thing feels like it's just very like thin, cheap, like aluminum almost. The buttons feel okay. The pedal might be metal. It's hard to say. I think it's metal. It's got this little tiny screen on it. Pretty much the same outputs as the GE200, except it has this little port here that says on the go. So it'll be interesting to see what that's for. I'm actually more interested to demo it now that I've opened it and looked at it than I was before. And like I said, this is one that gets requested all the time on my channel. I think people want to know, you know, if it's worth the money or if they should just get like a GE200 or, you know, whatever other modeler. So GE150, we'll be checking that out in the future. And then they sent me some more of these guys. These are MicroPreamps. So this is the Black Knight over here. This is based off an Ingo Blackmore. This is the Cali Dual something, I don't know. It's based off a dual rectifier. And then this is based off a Marshall Plexi over here. And here's what they look like. And you know, they're really cool. They're just these little 2-channel preamp pedals, and you can turn the cab simulation on or off. I have a couple of these things that I've used on the channel before. I have the one that is modeling a 5153, and also the one that models a Mesa Boogie Mark III. Yeah, they're just really cool pedals and they sound really good. So, you know, be a lot of fun to do some videos with these pedals. And last, but certainly not least, we have a GE300. I get just as many requests for the GE300, if not more, than for the GE150. So I'm really excited to put this through its paces as well, and you know, just put some content out there for you guys who have been asking me for this for, you know, the last year or whatever now. Let's open it up and look at it, huh? It's like most of the fun of these type of videos is I open something and then I show it to you, right? Oh, wow. Wow, this thing is really cool. Holy shit. Check that out. It's So basically it looks like this has everything that the GE250 had that I was really excited about, you know. It has the extra master volume knobs here for, you know, you have the one for the 1/4 inches and then the one for the XLRs. And then you have one for your headphones also. That's nifty. Different value knobs over here to control your patches when you're dialing them in. They're also stepped, which is really nice. I really like stepped potentiometers on gear. And then here's your select wheel with the button. That's stepped as well. Now you have forward and backward buttons also. You have your display, global EQ. Awesome that this has a global EQ as well. Let's see what extra blocks that they have here. Synth block, that's obviously new. Compression, wah. Okay, so it's got a dedicated compression block. That's awesome. Wah, effects A, distortion overdrive, amp cab, noise suppression, tone capture. See how that stacks up against the GE250 tone capture. EQ, effects B, effects loop, delay, reverb, and volume. Interesting, there's a volume block on this one. And then obviously this has a ton of foot switches, and I'm sure these are all customizable. Yeah, just a really, really cool piece of gear. Let's see what the ins and outs are on the back. Oh wow, this runs off 9 volts and 2 amps. That is interesting. You have the option for guitar or line input back here. Your input. It's got a stereo effects loop. So not only does it have an effects loop, but the effects loop is actually stereo, so you can send left and right, and you can return left and right. That's awesome. Left and right outputs, headphone outputs, left and right XLR outputs, MIDI in as well as MIDI through, and a power switch. It's a serious piece of gear right here. So there you go, that's all the stuff that Mooer sent me to check out. You know, when I started this channel, one of the first videos that ever got any views on it was a video that I made about the GE200. And I just remember back then, you know, thinking to myself like, you know, no one's watching my channel and I'm just buying this gear and hopefully something comes out of this. And then being able to look back at it now and it's like I'm actually working with this company and they're sending me stuff to demo on my channel is it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty humbling. And I don't take it for granted at all, and I definitely don't take any of you for granted at all. And thank you so much for all of your support, and especially those of you who have been here since that GE200 video. You know, there's a handful of you, and I really appreciate all of you. So what I'm trying to say here is your guys' demand for these products is essentially what got them on my channel. So thank you very much. I really appreciate all of you, and yeah. Like I said, my videos are pre-scheduled for about 2 weeks, so look for these videos sometime in July. All right, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like this video so that YouTube will send it out to other people that might like it as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye.